思った通りだ。
It's just as I expected.
やっとか。長門のガキをうまく成長させたようだな。
Finally. It seems you've managed to successfully groom that brat Nagato.
額当ては忍びか。忍び装束は5大国それぞれだがな。連合の新しい軍団か？
Their headbands say shinobi, but I see them wearing clothing from each of the 5 great nations. Is this some new united army?
お前、俺の全盛期を知っているというのか？
Is that so? You know what I was like during my glory days, do you?
お前も舞うか？
You want to dance with me as well?
勘違いするな。お前の作った力ではない。
Do not misunderstand it. This is not power of your creation!
さて、2個目はどうする？大野木。
But now, just what are you going to do about the second one, Onoki?
キュービー、今のお前は一時に結節した仮の姿にする。分散した力の一部でしかない。血の足らぬただの不安定な力でしかない。お前に導きを与えるもの、それが内派だ。お前ら美獣は動力者のしもべでしかない。
Nine Tails. This transient form is nothing more than a nodule. You're only a piece of yourself, a pittance of your true power. You are merely an ignorant and unstable power. The ones who shall guide you are the Uchiha. You tailed beasts are simply servants of those with visual prowess.
従え。
Now obey me.
よく踊る。だが、踏み込みがまだ浅い。
You dance well. However, your step is still too weak.
それに比べて、柱間の子孫でありながら、お前には何がある？木遁も使えず、柱間の足元にも及ばない医療忍術。そして何より、か弱い女。
What do you really have to offer? Just what can you hope to do in this battle? You cannot use wood style. Your medical ninjutsu doesn't even come close to his. And most of all, you're merely a weak woman.
弱い者は醜い。弱い戦術などなおさらだ。
Weakness of any kind completely revolts me. A weak senju disgusts me even more.
さて、一つ質問をする。そいつら分身がスサノオを使う、使わない。どちらがいい？
And so, I have one question for you. Would you prefer for all of these clones to use Susanoo against you, or not? The choice is yours.
ならば、内浜田らも全力で答えよう。
Then I, Madara Uchiha, shall also respond with full power.
俺一人分なら、地図を書き直す範囲が狭くて済みそうだからな。
It's just me. So after all this, the maps will only need to be redrawn a little bit.
砂利と本気で喧嘩する大人がいるか？そんなことより、もう終わりか？
What adult would go full force when fighting mere children? But anyway, are you finished now?
現実を見ろ。この世は思い通りにはいかぬことばかりだ。長く生きれば生きるほど、現実は苦しみと痛みと虚しさだけが漂っていることに気づく。いいか、この世のすべてにおいて光が当たるところには必ず影がある。勝者という概念がある以上、 敗者は同じくして存在する。平和を保ちたいとする利己的な意志が戦争を起こし、愛を守るために憎しみが生まれる。これらは因果関係にあり、切り離すことができん。本来はな。
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility. Listen. Everywhere you look in this world, wherever there is light, there will always be shadows to be found as well. As long as there is a concept of victors, the vanquished will also exist. The selfish intent of wanting to preserve peace initiates wars, and hatred is born in order to protect love. There are nexuses, causal relationships that cannot be separated. Normally.